Namibia Sports Awards 2018.
Swakop is the place to be. Now you have, like he said, you had the Namas, now you have the NASA. If you're on social media, remember hashtag NASA. That is Namibia Annual Sports Awards 2018. And like we say, we are live and we're coming to you from the Dome. And I should say Swakopmund has been growing greatly, especially at the venue where we're hosting the Namas. So much has happened here. And I tell you now, it's extremely hot in Swakopmund. I don't know why, but maybe it is true. Adolf Kawere now joining me, seasoned journalist. And firstly, let's talk about 15 years later. And then we are in Swakopmund. What's your thought on that?
It's a tremendous achievement, and it's good to see sports awards also being decentralized to towns like Swakopmund, so that people can also come and enjoy sports and to see their favorite sports stars face on and say, okay, this is Colin Benjamin, this is who and who. So it's a great thing for Swakopmund.
You're from Windhoek, right? How's the weather for you right now?
Well, the weather is a little bit hot. It's not the usual that we expect, but obviously it's a subcontinental thing. So, but I hope everyone from Windhoek can adapt to this weather and enjoy the awards.
Thank you very much. And of course, now we continue. We've got another nominee in the category of women with disability. Good evening. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm good, and how are you, miss?
I'm very well, thank you. Congratulations on your nomination. What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking for an award for disability. And thank you for to come here. It's my first time to come here, please. I would like to say thank you, please. Even I want to say thank God to come here. It's my first time to come here, please. I thank God, and I'll praise for my God. I want to get my award, and then I'll show my.
So you already show it's your award, ne? It's yours.
Yes, I got award. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Best of luck for tonight. She's also a nominee. And of course, we have so many people that are here. They're out here tonight. Good evening. Looking absolutely lovely. And of course, talk to me. What are you looking forward to tonight?
I'm just really hoping to enjoy the event, because I think it's really going to be an amazing event. It's a really nice venue, and it's really wonderful having it for the first time in Swakop.
You're from here, right?
No,
and
I'm from Windhoek.
So how are you actually enjoying the weather?
Yeah. It's not much hotter than Windhoek, it's just a bit more humid.
All right, thank you very much. And she's making sure that she takes the award Lifetime Achievement. Let me find out, what does that mean to the family?
It's something really great, because my dad's been working really hard his entire life. Since the age of 7 he's been doing karate and numerous other sports. So I'm here in his absence today, and he's currently right now in South Africa at a karate competition, exactly why he's being nominated now. So I'm proud to represent my father, like I always do.
On the sports awards hosted in Swakopmund this year.
Yes, this is a very exciting event. It's the first time here in Swakopmund. Weather is not playing along, unfortunately, but that is nature. We are very much excited for this evening, and very positive for the outcome, and hopeful, I must say.
All right, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your evening, Mr. Corey. Now, we've also got somebody from Swakopmund who is going to tell us what is happening with the weather. Is it too many people in Windhoek, or too many people from Windhoek that are in Swakopmund? What's going on? It's extremely hot.
Yes, it's hot, but we're having an ocean here, so I think it's a nice weather for us here, which is we receive like a lot of visitors from Windhoek and all that, and we are so excited. We are hosting a big award, and so. So
you are saying that we brought the heat with?
Yes, I think so. Windhoek people, I think so.
As you've seen that we have had a lot of people that came out in numbers to make sure that they support our athletes for all the hard work that they have done. And ever since 15 years ago, ever since its inception, it's finally here in Swakopmund at the Dome, and we are here all out in numbers to make sure that we celebrate that. We will now be crossing over to the main hall where all the celebrations is going to be happening. You got performances and of course the awards handing over with Christy Watermere as well as Wesley Friest. From me, Lucy K, till next time, enjoy.
Namibia Sports Awards 2018.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dome in Swakopmund for the Namibia Annual Sports Awards 2018. Welcome your hosts, Wesley Fries and Kirsty Watermeyer.
Good evening, and thank you for celebrating the 15th Namibia Sports Awards with us tonight. My name is Wesley Fries, and alongside me is the ever fabulous Kirsty Watermeyer.
Thank you, Wesley. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Dome with us, and also to our viewers watching at home. This event is proudly brought to you by the Namibia Sports Commission in partnership with the Ministry of Sport, Youth and National Service. You can catch the live stream on Facebook on the Namibia Sports Awards page, as well as on Twitter at NAM Sports Awards and on Instagram at NAM Sports Awards 18.
Now, tonight is a celebration of achievement across all sport disciplines, local and abroad. And here to welcome you to tonight's prestigious event is the chairperson of the Namibia Sports Commission Awards and Recognition Committee, Ms. Monica Shabwa.
Honorable Erastus Utoni, the Minister of Sports, Youth and National Services, Her Worship Paulina Shilundu, the Mayor of Swakopmund, all regional and local authority leaders, Dr. Vey, the Chairperson of Oscar Region 5, Commissioner Joel Matthews, the Chairperson of the Namibian Sports Commission, and all commissioners and staff members. Mr. Soli Rekelateng, the Chairperson of Botswana National Sports Commission, and all other guests from Oscar Region 5. Ms. Emma Kantema Guamas, the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Sport, Youth, National Services, and members of the Ministry. Leaders of all the Namibian Sports Commission, affiliates and regional chairpersons, athletes and officials, sponsors and partners, media fraternity, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. Today, I feel privileged and honored to stand here in front of you all and acknowledge the achievement of our brilliant athletes who made themselves, their parents, partners, club and country very proud. Under the theme, All-Star Night, driven by passion to win. The Namibian Annual Sports Award, as we all know by now, are held to recognize and appreciate the men and women who have made immense contribution to our sports during the year. For the very first time in the 15 years of the Namibia Annual Sports Award, we have decided to host the event outside Windhoek and bring it to Swakopmund, our internationally revered tourist destination, which attracts thousands of tourists to its shores every year. Bringing the Sports Awards to Swakopmund was an easy decision to make. The Namibian Tourism Board describes Swakopmund as Namibia's playground, a holiday destination for tourists and locals alike looking to escape the heat of internal and international touring, a little adventure. We at the Namibian Sports Commission thought, what a better way to acknowledge our sports stars by taking them to our leaders during the destination where we have the most pristine coastline that kisses the Namib Desert. Nowhere else this happened but in Namibia, in Swakopmund in particular. We are in Swakopmund to recognize the historic significance of this town and to pay homage to our fallen heroes and heroines and whose blood have been shed for our freedom as we recognize our sport heroes and heroines of today. Esteemed dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, the Namibian Annual Sports Awards are not only meant to celebrate our achievement as sports nation, but also to recognize our value, which nominees exemplifies, namely hard work, discipline, and commitment. Athletes and officials have worked very hard this year in the boardroom and on the sports fields. This year was particularly a very exciting year for Namibian sports. Let us take a minute to reflect on just what happened during the year that we need to be proud of. Our 2 Commonwealth Game gold medals in boxing and women's marathon, we successfully hosted the first ever Namibian National Youth Game where over 1,800 athletes from all 14 regions participated across the 10 sport codes. For the very first time ever, the Brave Warriors participated in the African Football Championship and reached the quarterfinal. Our Wheelchair team won the 2018 Africa Cup and qualified for the 2019 Rugby World Cup in Japan. We participated in the 2018 World Canoe Polo Championship when Namibia's junior team qualified for the Canoe Polo World Championship in 2020. There are few but international achievements that we are proud to celebrate. I, however, know that there are many other teams and individual sportsmen and women who have excelled in their respective sports here at home and international. I would like us to take a moment to give all our Namibian sportsmen and women a big hand of applause. Thank you. Besides the performances on the field, we have many other reasons to celebrate and appreciate our achievement as a sports family. One is, of course, that we are hosting the awards for the first time outside Windhoek. Secondly, we know that our economy has not been doing very well lately, but yet our federations and teams have persevered, sometimes spending family money to send teams outside the country. I want to assure you that those sacrifices has not gone unnoticed. The Namibian Sports Commission is internally indebted to the men and women who spend long days and nights, as well as huge amounts of personal funds to ensure that their respective sport codes implement their action plan to participate in international events. On top of that, some of our athletes and administrators are forced to take unpaid leave from work to represent the country at international sport code events. In a country such as ours, where sport is mainly amateur, it is quite heartening to see the length at which individuals go to fly high their national flag. To you, I say, Namibia also a huge debt of gratitude, and I also pray that God Almighty bless your kind hearts. I can imagine with a panel of judges went through as they adjudicated the nomination, evaluated each individual in submission and tallied the score to ensure that the entire process was foolproof. It does give me immense pleasure to express a word of appreciation to the panel of judges for countless hours, long days, nights that you have sat through to ensure the entire process of having a list of deserving winners was completed meticulously. Thank you for your time and your commitment to Namibian sports. The deserving athletes, thank you. The deserving athletes who will be awarded tonight will receive cash prizes depending on their respective categories. There are some corporate entities that have been very kind to Namibian sport that have constantly stood by us for the past 15 years. Your financial injection in the Sports Award is what has made it possible for us to be here tonight and to ensure that the deserving winners receive financial rewards that are commensurate to their performance during the past year. You must see your sponsorship to sport as an investment in the health and the well-being of the nation. To prepare and participate costs money, and in most cases, we look at government to provide the necessary funding. However, with the help of Namibian businesses, big and small, we go very far and make Namibia a great sports nation. My thanks will not be complete with a special mention of the members of the organizing committee, who despite the numerous demands of their role, never failed to put in 100% of their time and energy to ensure that this event is a success. And last by no means, let's thank to all athletes, officials, volunteers, family, friends, and everyone else who played the role in Namibia's sporting achievement of 2018. Good luck to all the winners tonight, and better luck next time to the rest. I'll leave you with a quote by Paul Coelho that says, "You are not defeated when you lose. You are not defeated when you lose. You are defeated when you quit." And I repeat, you are not defeated when you lose. You are defeated when you quit. I thank you for your attention, and please enjoy the night with us. Ladies and gentlemen, may you please rise and let us observe a moment of silence for our fallen stars. May their soul continue to rest in eternal peace. Like I say, this year for the very first time, the Namibian Annual Sports Award is hosted in Swakopmund. To welcome you to this beautiful coastal town is the Mayor of Swakopmund, Her Worship Councillor, Pauline Nashilundu. Thank you.
Director of Proceedings, our Minister of Sport, Youth and National Service, Honorable Erastus Utoni, the Governor of the mighty Erongo region, Honorable Cleophas Mushavikwa, His Worship, the Mayor of Walvis Bay, Honorable Emmanuel Wolfried, the Chairperson of the Namibian Sports Commission, Mr. Joel Matthews, organizers, sponsors, members of the media, all protocol observed. Good evening, a very warm and heartfelt welcome to you all on behalf of the Swakopmund Municipal Council and myself. I am so glad to have all of you here tonight to celebrate our country's most talented and prestigious sportsmen and women for their contributions towards Namibia's sport fraternity. We thank the Namibian Sport Commission for choosing Swakopmund to host the 2018 Sport Awards, which is yet another milestone for our town, as we are always proud and honored to be hosted such prestigious events. We recently hosted the Fisu Rugby 7-a-side, which was a resounding success, and we are going to be having many other sports events that will take place in our town. As we are excited that this year, for the first time, the Namibian Sport Awards is honored, hosted in Swakopmund, I also humbly request corporates in our town to please invest in youth development in sports. We want to see more youth from Swakopmund making great strides in sport, as sport should be celebrated by all for all. I understand this is going to be a long and difficult journey given the current financial difficulties our country is facing, but together we can achieve this noble cause. With those few words, I welcome you. Feel at home and enjoy the evening and the rest of your stay in our beautiful town. I thank you for your attention. Onda pandura okuhepa kai ayus.
Now, we all know that events of this caliber are simply not possible without the continued support of stakeholders and partners.
Now, a lot of time, money, and effort is invested into rewarding our sports stars. And tonight, this event is backed by a whopping 13 sponsors. We definitely thankful for all of them for their great contribution.
And to share a little bit on behalf of the sponsors, the spokesperson for the sponsors, we've got MTC's Marvin Amuenye.
In 1991, March the 21st, when this country became independent, sports in this nation was more than just about kicking a ball, hitting it, slamming it, or dunging it, but it was about a passion for unity, excellence in who we were as a nation and as a people. We are a nation that aligned our core vision to the fundamental values of liberty, unity, and abhorrence of injustice, which became the core of what this nation was built on, especially in our sports. This country, which was constructed on the courage of our people, brought to you in the world in 1992 a Miss Universe. It brought to the world in 1996 Frankie Fredericks, who won and still holds the current world indoor record for 200 meters. We are the second nation in Africa that have launched 4G evolution for its people. We are the nation that have brought to the world athletes such as Bernard Schultz, Stefan Lowe, Joanna Benson, and Agnes Maria. Therefore, courage and bravery, just like sports, runs in the blood and the genes of what it means to be Namibian. Sports generally, as we know, remains one of the universal catalysts for unity and victory in any nation, because when tournaments are won, they are not won for the individual alone, but for the benefit of everybody. Whether we talk about the excellent performance of our hockey girls team or the recent impressive performance by the hitman Paula Sambunda in Singapore. However, and I might step on some toes tonight, but if the very people that have been afforded the privilege to administer and to head these various sports codes still grapple with issues of mismanagement, ego battles, racism, sexism, and corruption, we do much greater damage, not only to the sports industry, but to every Namibian citizen that has ever had a dream for sports excellence. If you and I do not address these issues today, our children will be seized with these very same issues. Issues that relate to affording more opportunities to more Namibians, young and old alike. So tonight I urge those that we trust to curate our sports fraternity to do so with much accountability, transparency, and excellence. I might not be an active participant in sports or an athlete, which admittingly I believe is my parents' fault. However, it's safe to say that sports is not just a good way to keep into shape or to have fun, but it teaches us valuable life lessons. You learn to respect others. You learn to respect your teammates, your opponents, and your coaches. You will learn to get along with others when you form part of a team. You will learn that practice is a prerequisite to success in all aspects of life. You learn to do your best and to never give up and make lasting friendships and have fun in the process. For the past 14 years, MTC has been a proud ambassador and sponsor of Namibian sports. So please forgive me for my boldness, but the history of Namibian sports is yet to be written. That with our collective contributions, the success and empowerment of our athletes and our children that excel in sports is going to be assured definite. At MTC, we have attached our vision and our brand to more than generating revenue, but to genuinely empower sports and those that excel in sports in this nation. We believe that being an industry giant means taking the lead on how we all ought to strive for excellence in this nation. Tonight, we celebrate remarkable athletes that have sidestepped their fears to achieve greatness in this area of talent. Tonight, we celebrate the public and the private sector that have taken upon themselves to provide their own resources for the growth and the flourishing of the Namibian sports. Tonight, we celebrate the bravery, the courage, and excellence in this country's sports fraternity. So let this all-star evening allow us all to look into ourselves and discover a why that will grant us all an opportunity to contribute not only to the sports fraternity in Namibia, and I wish to make the point. It is only when we put aside all our differences and understand that these differences, as much as we can't ignore them, in hindsight cement our shared idealism as a nation, to say that if we've accomplished what we've already accomplished, what more can we accomplish for the future, and what great opportunity awaits us. Nelson Mandela once said that courage is not the absence of fear, but the belief and the judgment that something else is more important than fear. So tonight, we celebrate not only sports achievements, but also the courage, the bravery, and the excellence in yours and my people. To all the winners, well done and congratulations. I will be seated over there, and I will share with you my bank account details later. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
She is a multi-numbers winning artist. A round of applause, please, for Liza Yellers.
Rising up each morning, each day will have its glory. Just unfold that story by living it up. Even if you feel like falling, just open your wings and fly. Even if you feel like quitting, just rest, then try. again, 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 again. Kudos to those who never give up. Kudos to those who never give in. Kudos to those who never give up. Kudos to those who never give in. Into and through our fears we wipe away our tears. Into and through our is the only way we grow. It's never been easy, it's never been warm. It's a cold and crazy journey, and we've been to the world again, 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 again. Kudos to those who never give up. Thumbs up, please, everybody. Kudos, give a thumbs up to those who never give in. Let's see those thumbs for our sports women and men. Kudos to those who never give up. Yes. Kudos to those who never give in. Higher. Oh.
As usual, an amazing performance. Thank you to Lisa. That song truly encapsulates the spirit of this event and the moments of victory celebrated here tonight.
Okay, and tonight we reflect on the journey of perseverance bravely embarked on by our athlete, which ultimately propels them to higher heights, farther distance, and across that winning line.
All-Star Night, driven by passion to win, was selected as this year's theme to reflect the commitment and dedication that our athletes have poured into their craft.
Now, Namibia is anxiously awaiting for the results of the 17 awards categories. So let's kick this off. This is the Namibia Annual Sports Awards 2018.
To announce the first award for this evening, please welcome Ms. Erica Bucas, Vice Chairperson of the Namibia Sports Commission, and His Worship, the Mayor of Walvis Bay, Councillor Emmanuel Wilfred.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This award is presented to people who have, through their lifelong dedication, contributed to the legacy of Namibian sport and national pride as a whole. This year we have 5 recipients.
Our first recipient, for his contribution as a Namibia Sport Commission, administrator, and the brave warrior coach. Congratulations to Comrade Resten Mohane.
Boxing referee, and has produced such champions like Harry Simon, Saki Shivute, and the late Cowboy Hangula. He is, of course, Isaac Kahunchu Kahachipara.
This former president of Namibia Athletic Union was instrumental in Namibians' independence, representation at international athletic meetings. We thank you, Hannes von Holtz.
Na mwenzangu nikuite uje kwangu ama nikuite mpenzi wangu too much sauce nikaili kwena piano free utazoea kuona blue ticks na no response in Nairobi ni zi.
He is the country cowboy head and chief instructor of Namibia Kojuke Karate. A round of appreciation for Sensei Leonard Martin.
Ringa ya umetosha kuringa wewe baby sasa ringa wakuone you got too much sauce you got too much sauce you excite me you got too much sauce.
A former Namibian Sport Commissioner, congratulations to Kale Schaefer.
Receive this award on behalf of the recipient. Congratulations to all 5 recipients. Thank you.
To present the Namibia Sports Commission Excellence Award, please join us in welcoming Chairperson Mr. Joel Mateus.
Good evening, Honorable Minister Erastus Utonie, Her Worship Paulina Nashilongo, the Mayor of Swakopmund, all regional authorities, leaders present among us, the Chairperson of Region 5, Dr. Vey, the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Sport, Youth and National Service, Ms. Emma Kantema Gomas. Let me be short and say all protocol observed. I was given this floor also to deliver a short speech as a chairperson of the Sport Commission and not only to give the awards. Today, we are here to celebrate our heroes that have done great achievement and great result for the Namibian nation at sport. But in many times, we forget to recognize the engine that is ensuring that the machine called sport is moving and operating to deliver great result. This is why I decided that at this evening, I am not going to deliver a long speech, but to appreciate and recognize my team effort. This team is my dedicated board and committed staff at Sport Commission. As a leader of these transformed institutions, which I hope many will agree with me, looking at our history where we come from, I believe that there is no better platform to do this, and there will be no better person to honor them. Today marked exactly 277 days since our appointment as a board. We have faced a number of challenges, but unit of purpose have ensured the development of the institution. As a result, for the first time in the history of NASA, we are here witnessing the event taking place in Swakopmund. Today, NSC is having a strong administration that is guided by principle of good governance. Namibia witnessed the realization of the National Youth Games and the list goes on with all the achievement that the board have done. For sure, we couldn't have stand here today and claim this milestone if we didn't have a strong leadership at the administration level. That's why I decided to share a few words of appreciation to both the staff and the board. I want to pass this message to them. We have faced a lot of challenges and overcome many obstacles to achieve these results. Though the way was rocky and filled with difficulties, we did not hesitate to give Namibia sport our best and to the best of our ability. I don't have trophies and checks to reward you, but I have this message to recognize your contribution to sport commissions and to the Namibian sport success. Your commitment has been exemplary, and your hard work is an inspiration to everyone around you. Everything we have achieved is as a result of your resilience, hard work, and persistence. Thank you for your will to persist and persevere. That's why this Excellence Award, normally it's an award that is given by the chairperson and selected by the chairperson. This year as a chairperson, I have made the decisions to say, as a board, let's collectively decide who is this recipient of this award. This accolade is an award to an individual or a team who has displayed resilience and consistency over the past years to achieve level of excellence in their sport. This year, recipients is an international accredited boxer, boxing coach, and a legend in the boxing circle. A former boxer himself, he established his boxing club here in Swakopmund in 2001, from where he has been producing champions for the past 17 years. We honor the dedication and commitment to the sport of boxing by Mr. Albertus Samaseba.
The award for the Standard Bank Development Program of the Year is proudly presented by Mr. Sindano Nekundi, Marketing Manager, Corporate Investment and Business Banking, along with Ms. Margaret Mengo, Head of Marketing and Communication.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sports development programs are so important in our communities to provide access to and to increase participation from our youth in sports.
The following development programs have showed measurable growth. They've not just only achieved but surpassed their goals over the past years, and the nominees are
Standard Bank Sports Development Program of the Year. The nominees are NFA Gals and Goals, Kids on the Bike, Cycling, Rugby Development Program. This award is sponsored by Standard Bank.
And the winner for Standard Bank Development Program of the Year is Kids on the Bike.
Wow. This is a surprise. Cycling normally goes unseen in this country, but I'd like to thank Standard Bank and the Namibia Sports Commission for this award. We urge parents to bring their children out to learn how to cycle. We teach children how to cycle from the ages of 5 to 16 across the country. It's free of charge, and we just want to grow the next champions for the country. Thank you so much, Namibia, for this award. And congrats to the kids.
In this next category, we give recognition to the Namibian sports journalists who has consistently shown dedication to high standards of sports reporting. To present the award for Namibian Sports Journalist of the Year is Ziggy Morio, General Manager of Finance and Administration at the Namibian, as well as Chief Commercial Officer at the NBC, Umbe Kare Upi.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are proud to be part of awarding this award.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and good luck to all nominees.
The Namibian Sport Journalist of the Year. The nominees are Shefeni Nicodemus, the Namibian. Limba Mupitami, Namibian Sun. Hesran Kapanga, Nampa. This award is sponsored by the Namibia.
And the winner is Limba Mupitami.
When you pray, God answers. I prayed, I fasted, and I worked really, really hard. I'd like to thank my family for always constantly supporting me. To the other nominees, Shefeni and Hesron, thank you so much for the competition always. You guys keep me on my toes. To everybody at NMH, Namibian Sun, my editor Festus Nakatana, and to Ashley Smith, thank you so much guys for always pushing me and telling me that my first draft is not the right one. Thank you so much guys. And to all the other women that think that you can't compete against men, you can't beat men, I'm proof. So thank you so much everyone.
Out on the field of pitch, the referee or umpire is almost as important as the players. Wouldn't you agree? But they are also the people we love to hate the most. Not an easy job indeed. And to recognize the referee umpire of the year, welcome on stage Dr. Audrey Mather, Chairperson of the CEO's Forum, and also Mr. Paul van Beljon, Trustee of the Dome.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at who stands to win this coveted award.
Referee Umpire of the Year. The nominees are Patrick Esterhazy, Professional Boxing. Jamel Meziani, Gymnastics. Betholt Karumendu, Athletics.
The winner for the referee and umpire for 2018, Patrick Esterhazy.
Okay, first of all, I would like to say thank you to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for granting me this opportunity to receive this wonderful award. And secondly, I would like to thank my wife for always standing by my side. Third of all, I would like to really also thank the office for selecting me as a nominee. And lastly, but not least, I would like to thank a living legend in Stanley Christodoulou. You have definitely played a part in this. I thank you all. Thank you. May boxing be blessed.
To present the award for Namibia Coach of the Year, welcome Mrs. Kennedy Hamutenya, Namibia CEO, and Marvel Chombonde, Company Secretary and Legal Advisor.
Much of an athlete's success depends on the quality of the training and guidance he or she receives.
The following coaches have distinguished themselves over the past year.
Namibia Coach of the Year. The nominees are Tobias Nashilongo, Professional Boxing. Barbara Fernandez, Paralympics. Robert Kahuwena, Athletics. This award is sponsored by Namibia.
The winner is Tobias Nashilongo.
Good evening. I'm very much happy. My English is not, it is not so good, but I know that I can make everyone understand. Yeah, I would say thank you for those who make me to win it. I will say thank you for my boxers. I will say thank you for my best team. Thank you very much.
Welcome back to the Namibia Sports Awards 2018, and congratulations to all the winners thus far. Let's give them a big round of applause. Still to come, we've got awards for Team of the Year, Junior Sportsmen and Women, as well as the categories awarded to athletes with a disability.
Tafel Team of the Year is presented by Tafel Mainstream Brand Manager Samantha Haynes and Radio Energy Sports Anchor Philip Shihama.
Team of the Year is in general a group of males and females that have collectively proven their dedication and their perseverance for the year in their performance.
This team who excels at their sport through discipline and most importantly, team spirit.
Tafel Lager Team of the Year. The nominees are Senior Women's Indoor Hockey, Junior Men's Inline Hockey, Rugby Senior Team. This award is sponsored by Tafel Lager.
And Tafel Sport Team of the Year goes to Samantha. Can I have this for myself?
You wish.
Okay. Let's quickly have the winner, and the winner is Namibia Rugby Union Senior Team.
Thank you very much to the Namibian Sports Commission, and a special thanks to the honorable judging panel for looking past or beyond the current surpass in Namibian rugby, and indeed acknowledge the athletes and the team as such. Thank you so much.
To present the awards for the Nampower Junior Sportswoman of the Year with a Disability and the Nampower Junior Sportsman of the Year with a Disability, we've got Martha Shifotoka, Nampower Marketing Officer, and Joanne Manuel, Deputy Director for People with a Disability and Women in Sport.
The Nampower Junior Sportsman and Sportswoman of the Year with a Disability is awarded to young athletes who have excelled over the past year, and they are awarded to the athletes under 19.
These young athletes have persevered to be at the top of their game.
Nampower Junior Sportswoman of the Year with a Disability. The nominees are Beata Hausiku, Para-Athletics, Emilia Mushenge, Para-Athletics. This award is sponsored by Nampower.
And the winner is Beata Hausiku.
Baby, I
Thank you for the award. On behalf, I think I have to thank Coach Mr. Sisingi there. He has tried all his best, and that's why we are here today to take this award. And this award, I will dedicate this to Kavango region, Kavango East region. Thank you very much.
Now, let's have a look at the Junior Sportsman of the Year with Disability, and the nominees are
Nampower Junior Sportsman of the Year with a Disability. The nominees are Alfredo Bernardo, Para Athletics; Bradley Murere, Para Athletics; Dion Janssen, Para Athletics. This award is sponsored by Nampower.
The Nampower Junior Sportsman of the Year with Disability is none other than Alfredo Bernardo.
Druk die jol, go boss, maak jou leef los. Los het in die stof van die druk soos 'n bruilof. Heavy op 'n naskof, rof onbeskof op 'n hangtog. Sy't ves op 'n weekend tyd van wiens nog. Buite by die Kaap, by die boot van die VIP en Eland tot die offsel stoep. Hande op salute, druk face, rush back in the place. I'm in space, out of your league, quit now, save face. Plug BS of a creek, I'm up.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to say thank you to my God for giving me this talent, and say thank you to my coach and my guide also, because without a guide you can't do anything. And I also want to say thank you to my family for giving me their full support, and also to the sponsors. Thank you.
To present the awards for the MTC Junior Sportsmen and Women of the Year, a big welcome to Joseph Munjinji, MTC Manager of Sponsorship, and Upahe Kasete. She is the Senior Sales Consultant, Namibia Wildlife Resorts. Swakop.
The MTC Junior Sportswomen and Men of the Year award is presented, and to youthful athletes under the age of 19 years, we have done as proud over the past year.
MTC Junior Sportswoman of the Year. The nominees are Karane van Sail, Gymnastics; Kiana Cormack, Hockey; Quinn Reddick, Archery. This award is sponsored by MTC.
Our congratulations go to Karani van Sail.
Well, thank you to my coach, and thank you to Dave and Trust. Thank you to my friends and my family who continue to support me every day. I wouldn't be here without you guys. Thank you.
And now for the Junior Sportsman of the Year award.
MTC Junior Sportsman of the Year. The nominees are Lance Potgieter, Gymnastics; Adrian Grobler, Archery; Alexander Miller, Cycling. This award is sponsored by MTC.
And the winner is Lance Potgieter.
Down, up, up, down. Come on, say up, down, up, down. Everybody say up, down, up, down. Everybody say good.
Thank you very much for this amazing award. Thank you for nominating me. It's amazing to be here. I would like to thank my parents, my coach. I couldn't have done it without you, and I really want to thank God because He gave me the talent, and I wouldn't be here without Him. Thank you.
And we're coming up to some more of the exciting part of the proceedings this evening, I would like to invite up to the stage our Permanent Secretary for the Ministry of Sport, Youth and National Service, Emma Kantemba Gamas, who is going to be inviting and introducing the Minister to give the keynote address. Big round of applause, please.
I hope the lights won't go off. Director of Ceremonies, I would like to stand by the protocol as established already, but I'll single out the presence of my Minister, Honorable Erastus Utoni, the Minister of Sport, Youth and National Service. You will agree with me, ladies and gentlemen, that sports has the potential to create employment opportunities. Sports has the potential to unite nations in a way that nothing else does. The government of the Republic of Namibia is committed to promote and to develop sports. It's achieving so through the mandate that is charged upon the Ministry of Sport, Youth and National Services. And as the ministry, we are doing so by ensuring that we have strategies in place that is geared towards achieving this mandate. Ladies and gentlemen, the presence of our top leadership within the ministry today demonstrates the importance that government has attached to the creation, to the sports promotion. Without further ado, it's indeed an honor and a privilege to call upon our keynote speaker, my boss, my minister, Honorable Erastus Utoni, to come and deliver his keynote address. I thank you.
Thank you very much. Good evening, and have a seat, please. Ladies and gentlemen, I was given only 5 minutes to speak, and I don't know why. Maybe because they know I speak too long. But I said, no, 5 minutes is too little for me. Maybe 15 minutes will make it. Thank you very much, PS, Emma Kantema, Honorable Kefas Muchavikwa, Governor of the Rongo Region, Her Worship the Mayor, Pauline Nashilundo, Mayor of Swakopmund, Dr. Audrin Meth, Chairperson of the State-Owned Enterprises in Namibia, Ms. Joan Manuel, the Deputy Director of Sport, Mr. Joel Matthews, the Chairperson of Namibia Sport Commission, and all commissioners present. Mr. Simata Muya, Chief Administrator Office of Namibia Sport Commission, Dr. Vei, the Region 5 Chairperson and Region Head of Marketing, staff members of the Commission, all 14 regional sport chairperson or chairmen of the Namibian Sport Commission,